Okay, sorry. My program I was using to record this messed up, and so it cut some parts out. It shouldn't mess up anymore though. Um, but all that happened was I went to Instructor Horwell and told him to delay the ceremony. Instructor Horwell was the guy that told us how to lock on by pressing Z. Okay. Could you help me with something? All you have to do is use A to dash and roll into the tree. Just like I've been doing. Dash, then shake the nunchuck when you're in front of the tree. 2, bam, do a roll and ride into it. So come on, please. Okay, so we have to run and then shake the nunchuck. Whoa! You did it, a sky stack beetle. Wait up. Okay, Groose is over here. You know, Groose, that sure was a pain. What with all the scratching and pecking? Of course it was. You thought a big crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa, Kenton. So, yeah, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading. Oh, Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charities for whims. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Bring it on. Sure, only thing is, I don't know how you're going to do that with no bird. You gonna grow wings? You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were a kid. It's a big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Kenton again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose... You suppose what? I suppose you're... Pfft, forget it, I was supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Kenton. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback to her knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. Okay. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Kent and those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he'd talk to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry. We'll find your bird in time. Okay, so now we have to go to near the academy and get the sword. It's not the goddess sword. It's it's just a practice sword. We'll get the real goddess sword soon, but not yet. Hey, Kenton. Over here. I have some information about your Loftwing. Come on, come over here. Hey, Kenton, I was just looking for you. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Kenton. I really wanted to tell you, but if Bruce found out, I told you. Sounds like Bruce forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Bruce and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Kenton, but just as I tried to sneak away, Bruce and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I was never able to ride a bird again. It sounds like Bruce and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's right. That's it, right over there. And it means the waterfall marked here with X. You know how to read a map, right? Press start at any time to see a map of the area. If you get lost, just press start. Forgive me, Kenton. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. One more thing, Kenton. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there, creepy crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander go into the sparring hall a while ago. You should go ask him if you can borrow one. Okay, so we have to go get the sword. It should be in the room on the right. There is no room on the left, so it's on the right. Right here. And then there's a treasure chest. See? And happy music. You got the practice sword. Okay, so we have to go practice with it, and then he should let us take it. Oh, you want to learn about how to use the sword? No thanks? That's right, you're good with the sword. But practice is everything. You don't become a sword master sitting on your rear end. You've got to practice those fundamentals, like using Z to target enemies. It's not... Okay. Try getting in good practice on those logs. If the sword doesn't respond quite the way you want it to, try the big overhead vertical practice swings in front of you, then get back to the action. Once you've sliced up those legs, I'll set it up so you can try out your big move. Okay, so... That's right, Kenton. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Okay. Spin attack. Great. Now I'm going to surround you with logs. You need to cut them all without moving from that spot. All you have to do is swing the remote and nunchuck horizontally at the same time. Give it a shot. Good. That sure looks like it felt good. So why don't you try a fatal blow to close our session? Alright, when your enemy is down, target it with Z and swing the Wii remote and nunchuck at the same time to land a fatal blow. Do a side slash on that log when it's down. Try finishing it off with a technique. Okay, side. That's the way. A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to swing the Wii remote nunchuck quickly before they get back on their feet. Hey, you can't take the sword outside of the sparing hole. What do you think you're doing, sneaking out with that? What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once, but remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want you to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on the logs, but first, and once you go outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Okay, so now we have to go to the waterfall, and there should be wooden things in our way, and then we have to use the sword. I really don't like these things. They don't ever help me. They're supposed to help you, but they don't. Hey friend, walk yourself on over here and say hello. How do you do? I'm what you call a Sheikah stone. Glad to meet you. I'm a stone of few words, so I'll get right to it. You're going to find yourself in puzzling circumstances as you make your way through this world. If you should find yourself stuck and have no idea to how to move forward, come see me. I've got nothing for you right now, but down the road when you're feeling stuck, the thing I'll show you may just go back on the track. Good luck out there, friend. Okay, so the waterfall. Okay, yeah. So the waterfall, I think, is on the other side of the of this place. I got a heart, but I really don't need it. Yeah. The waterfall. See, the waterfall is right over there. The water comes from that floating platform thing, but I don't know how, because it seems like it would run out of water eventually, but it never does. So you can cut these small trees down. You can't cut the big trees down. You can cut the small ones down. So the Loftwing is that way. My Loftwing is that way. So. Okay, so you have to use the sword to protect yourself, but I'm going to try to make it through without using it, because the things just slow me down. I had to use it once or twice, but okay, so I need to go this way. And that should be the way out. Okay, grab these hearts. Yeah, this is the way I need to go. The first time I played this, I thought this is where it came from. So I went back in the cave and got lost again, and it took me forever to finally realize that this is where I needed to go. Kenton! Hey, Kenton, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you've gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going, and any sign of your Loftwing? Oh, no. Well, let's not lose hope again. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his friend gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who is that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Kenton. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. Okay, so I have to go this way, and then cut the Loftwing out of the place. Look, there he is. No doubt about it, that's your Loftwing, Kenton. Okay. We should hurry, Kenton. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard the voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below, but I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't imagine the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Kenton. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you, for sure, this time. We will call for the bird by pressing down. And there's that annoying whistle. I really don't like to fly on the sky. I really don't like to fly on the Loftwings very much. But Zelda's just going to teach us how to fly. Kenton, let's run your bird through the basics, just to be sure he's not hurt. You can change the direction your bird is flying by tilting the Wii remote to the left and right. When you want to speed up, swing the Wii remote up to gain some altitude, then point the Wii remote down to drop into a fast dive. So again, tilt the Wii remote up, then point the Wii remote down to get your... Those are the basics of getting your bird up to the top speed. So how's he handling? Do you think he's flying all right? While riding your Loftwing, you can press 2 at any time to go over the basic controls again. You can also press A to charge, which is an attack that also gives you a basic of speed, a bunch of speed. Press B to slow down. Try all these moves. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Kenton, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and his others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Okay, so your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. Well, if it isn't Kenton. Word about the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that is great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you. I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment? You're almost a man, and you can't still, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh! You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Cruz has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour and a ruffle about her. I don't know that word either. Durr. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard that she made it herself, man, no way was I gonna let some scrawny clown snatch the prize from me. Oh yes, the sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth, will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First, I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue, just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Duh. Oh yeah. Who laughs like that? Duh. Groose. Groose, behind you. Right behind you. What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of... Gah! Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big really, just Kenton. Yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all those dangerous moves. Hey, Groose, wait up! Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Kenton. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down, I think you do too. That's the spirit, Kenton. Trust me, you can win this. The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Kenton. It's time for the ceremony. I hate the ceremony. It's really hard. I don't always do very good. Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Kenton, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, press A to dash and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your Loftwing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down once you dive the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette with A will be this year's champion. These are the rules. Simple enough, I should think, but do we need to hear them again? No, not at all. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. I don't know how to pronounce that. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high above the statue of the goddess. Atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with others' riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose. Alright, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin. Go! Okay, so you have to dash off the edge and chase the yellow bird. That yellow symbol thing is the bird that we need to follow. Okay. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Okay, that's cheating. Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with the egg on your face. And he was serious about that. Eggs are actually flying out of the sky. Falling out of the sky, sorry. And we got the statue. You got the bird statue. It proves your victory today. Yeah, Kenton. That's not very safe. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Kenton. Congratulations. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony. Kenton, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in this stead during the ceremony. In your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk in accordance with the old ways. I now bestow the blessing of the goddess upon you. The blessing of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth! I love the timing for that. That was great timing. Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. It smells nice, too. Kenton, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm greatly glad I got to give it to you, Kenton. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today, like you promised, Kenton. Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Uh-oh. And just were you thinking, don't be silly, this is your big moment, Kenton. You have to jump off the statue. Look down, see that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here, right before you hit the ground. Press B to open your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So ready to jump? The first time I did this, I completely missed the circle. But let's see if I can make it this time. I waited till the last second. That means I'm fearless. That was perfect. You're amazing, Kenton. I know. You know, Kenton, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Kenton, hey Kenton. Today was amazing, watching you win the race and perform the ritual together. I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Kenton, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? What's going on? Ah, Kenton. Kenton. I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Kenton. The imprisoned. Ah, you're awake. When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injury. For that much, we can be grateful. But Kenton, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself, you're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? I see, she was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission, how interesting. I'm sorry I was lost in that there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her burden in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Kenton. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Okay, so we will follow the voice we heard. That was the longest cutscene ever. Okay, so we'll follow this ghost thing. And she leads us to the statue of the goddess. Yeah. This part sometimes takes me a long time for some reason, but I think I can get through it in my first try this time. It's Mia. And it's an evil Mia. It never explains why Mia turns evil at night. Okay, but I'm following this. Okay. Do not let go. I got a rupee. Okay. And she should be up here. And there's another long cutscene. The moon is red. I didn't notice that before. The one chosen by my creator, I've been waiting for you. You will play a role in my great destiny. Or in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the record and memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Kenton, you must take up this sword as the one chosen by my creator. It is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up the sword before you set out to reach for her, or search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and rise it skyward. Okay, rise it up. Bring it up. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Okay. Recognition complete, Master. Kenton, my master. Kenton. I've made my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will awake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept a secret all these years, it began to get off of faint over otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things. Here alone with the sword, there was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of the legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of the apocalypse from the land, such as his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the spirit maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Kenton. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illumine a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablet. Goodness, I am tired of reading. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blasts are a form of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Okay, I will do this so I can go to the forest. Okay. Okay, so now I have to go get I have to go jump off a cliff. What? Wait a minute. What did she say to do? Quite a number of unexplainable things seems to be happening here. What might happen if you do this strange being asked? Okay. Do I have to talk to her? Well, oh! Yeah, I forgot to put it in. There we go. Now I can go jump off a cliff. Master Kenton, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. It's a little bit creepy. Kenton, listen a moment. The nature of the Grey Apocalypse mentioned in the old text is complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this feast says is true, Zelda is alive, and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Kenton, especially down there. But if you decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legend is true. Okay. You do your people proud, Kenton. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Kenton, and in those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you are to receive for the winning race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. Okay, I am saving like I always do. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Master. Take care on your journey and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have any questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over you and guide you both. I hear your sparring instructor, the Knight Commander, also knows that you will set out for Skyward here. He's concerned for you. Why don't consider stopping by the sparring hall and speaking with him before you go? Kenton, be safe out there. I'm counting on you to find Zelda. Okay. Well, a shield costs 50 rupees. Kenton. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. Okay, you got the adventure pouch. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They'd fit in the pouch and they might come in handy on an adventure. Kenton, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Okay, so what I was saying was, a shield costs 50 rupees and I only have 21. So I'm just going to head for the forest without a shield. So you may want to, like, if you play it, you may want to just find rupees, but I don't time. I heard the news canton Zelda has fallen down through the clouds and you're going out to look for it. Is that right? The headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? So that's the famous sword, but it won't do much good if you don't have a shield.
Protest yourself for that. Here, take this one with you. Oh.
I didn't know he was standing there. Okay, the wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all the shields. Also keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip the shield, hold minus and point as it with the Wii remote. If you're not sure how to use this shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the sparring hall will happily teach you. Okay, I did not know you could get a shield, I did not know he would give you a shield. I have never done that before. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. A column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it was created at an opening to the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution you that descending to the surface normally with a sword would result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Another subject to discuss, Master. Once you are accustomed to the controls, you're free to modify the on-screen interface. On the gear screen, select interface to change the on-screen display to suit preference. Your preference, sorry. I am very tired of reading. Okay, I do not want to go to the bazaar because I barely have any money. But I am ready to jump off a cliff now. To the forest. Off the cliff into the forest. The Loftwings are so slow. They're annoying to ride on because they're so slow. It's like the replacement for Epona. Master Kenton observed the great pillar before you as a column of light. It marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. You can confirm your current location on the map. Please see where you are in relation to Skyloft. It appears that you will be able to research the surface through the portal in the clouds at the column's base. Okay. I can't pronounce words correctly now because I've been reading so much. We are going on our first adventure. Yeah. And you fall into the forest. I didn't even press B and it automatically made me use my sailcloth. That's terrible. Master, please make sure to use your sailcloth when descending from a high elevations. Failing to do so has a high probability of resulting in injury. I took the liberty of deploying the sailcloth for you this time, but in the future you can manually engage it by pressing B before landing. Master Kenton, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Sealed Grounds. proceed with caution, Master. Okay, let's see. Can't use that. And I have to... Okay. I am going to... this temple over here. Or it's not really a temple. It's a place with an old lady in it. I don't exactly know what it's called. I forgot. That's weird timing for him to get a headache because I have a headache. Soon I won't have to read very much. Okay, so I have to jump down there, sailcloth, jump down there, sailcloth, jump down here, sailcloth, young one, child of destiny descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess Skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Okay. Master Kenton, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I have also detected an aura that correlates closely to your Skyloft. I surmise sailcloth, not Skyloft. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? No. I already know how to use it. Understood, Master. Hold down C and select Zelda as your dowsing target, then point in the direction you wish to search. Okay. So I have to go to this temple thing up here. That's the Sheikah symbol. Okay, I have to go to this statue, bird statue, so I can save. The traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. tell me, what is your name? Kenton? Ah, Kenton. Good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years, waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There is no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to the warp the destiny of which you two are part. Kenton, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts. Yes. That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose. She must pursue as do you. She set out for Faron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, as you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to Faron Woods. You will be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map shall not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I will give you the power to create beacons, I guess. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at the location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press C to place a beacon, I guess. I don't really know how you pronounce that, but... Though you cannot see it from here, where we are. A beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing C. Use your beacons well and you will never fear getting lost. So now you must head into Faron Woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should prove useful to you on your journey. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you a safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Kenton, go bravely. Okay. I am going to Faron Woods, but we are not done reading because we will meet a Goron up here after we talk to Fee. Or, okay, maybe we don't have to talk to Fee. We just have to talk to the Goron. Out of the way, scram! Get them! Woo, thanks for jumping there to rescue me, bud. Just who are those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into you or one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big time. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey, bud, I'm Gorko the Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there's some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to the traveling up to the sky or down from the Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I, for one, believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head-scratcher, but it makes you want to know more, doesn't it? Not really. Oh, that's so bad. I was hoping to tell you more, but I guess it can't. I guess it can wait. Whoa. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near, bud. How crazy is that? Okay, watch the next part to see what happens in Faron Woods. Oh, what was that? Statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I've got to go. Okay, watch the next walkthrough to see what happens in Faron Woods.